Hi, it's Jennifer from Grail, The Path Less Taken, and I want to make a quick video in response to another video that someone pointed me to that had sort of their top 4 tips on parenting, what they called the only 4 things you ever need to know to be a good parent. And my perspective is a little bit different than theirs, so I wanted to shoot this video in response to that and give you my 4 tips on parenting. So here we go. Number 1, say yes to your kids as often as possible. People are going to tell you that kids need to learn the word no, and people aren't telling their kids no often enough. And yes, absolutely, there are going to be times when circumstances or practicality or safety dictate that you need to tell your kids no. But when it's at all possible, and it often is possible, tell your kids yes, and it will change your life. It's one of the easiest things you can do to change your life for the better, change your kids' lives, change your relationship, your family dynamic, by saying yes instead of giving knee-jerk no reactions when you really have no reason to. When your kid asks, can I jump in a mud puddle? Yes. Can I shave my head? Yes. Can we stop at this ice cream place even though it's almost time for dinner, even though it might ruin dinner? Yes. Saying yes will change your life in ways that you can't even imagine. If you just start saying yes more often, it brings so much joy to your life. And while you're saying yes to your kids more often, practice saying yes to yourself more often as well. Life changing. Number 2, treat your kids like they are invited guests into your home and into your life, because that is exactly what they are. Your kids did not ask to be born. They're here because you chose to bring them into the world. People want to act like their kids owe them something. Your kids don't owe you anything. They're here because you brought them here. Partner with them. Help them understand how the world works. Keep them safe. Show them how to interact kindly and respectfully with the world. Walk beside them as they interact with things around them. But they don't owe you anything. Treat them like invited guests, because that is exactly what they are. Number 3, don't be afraid to be your kids' friends. Your kids, everyone wants to tell you, be the parent, not the friend, but you have an opportunity to be your kids, not just their friend, but their best friend. And anyone who doesn't take advantage of that opportunity is so sorely missing out. Your kids, if you're your kid's friend, that means they come to you when they need a soft place to fall. They come to you when they have a problem they need to talk through. They come to you as a trusted friend when they're working through something that they otherwise wouldn't want to come to a parent about. You want to be that rock in their life, the person that they can talk to, the person that has their back, the person that is their biggest cheerleader, who gives them honest advice and who always is on their side, and who has their back. You want to be that person for the kid. I am my kids' friends. I make no apologies for that, and I would advise anyone to be their kid's friend, because your kids' friends, other friends come and go in life, and this we know, you lose friends sometimes, but your parents, if you are friends with your parents, you are that friend that is always there when they need someone to talk to. And that is something that I would never give up. I would always be my child's friend. Number 4, make mindful parenting decisions. Don't parent the way your parents parented just because it's the way it's done. Don't make excuses and say, oh, well, this is my family, I can parent however I want to, without thinking through why it is you're doing what you're doing, whether it's how you handle bedtime, whether or not you circumcise, whether or not you breastfeed, whether or not you co-sleep, how you discipline. Don't make those decisions based on how it's always been done or based on some sort of defensiveness about this is my family and I can do it how I want. Make those decisions mindfully based on what is actually best for your kids and best for your kids as human beings. A lot of times people just do things because that's how they've been done, and they don't ask why they're doing them that way. Ask yourself why. Why would I do this? Is this the most respectful thing to do? Is this the most kind thing to do? Is this the way I would treat another person who I love and respect and whose opinion of me I value? Treat your kids how you would treat yourself. And if it's different than your parents, that's okay. If it's different than how your church says you should raise them, it's okay. Make mindful choices when it comes to how you parent your kids. And that's it. That's my 4 top tips. And bottom line is, treat your kids how you'd like to be treated. Treat them kindly. Treat them respectfully. Treat them how you would treat any other human that you loved.